Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find someone.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow. I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and then he was gone.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but a few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never... And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she misses him. As do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to, but that does not mean that she likes it.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now.
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me?
He is, so you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing, a polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping at you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when...
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
What could the headmaster want?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future...
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from them. Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir?
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need...
Something is very wrong.
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on... And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible. I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
The headmaster. I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades to confronting Ranrock's loyalists.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig? I shall never understand that.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight. Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Revelio. Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first in this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Closed tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have had one death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power. Defender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Descender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Depulsor! Descender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Stupefy! Depulsor! Descender! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Protego! Stupefy! Descender! Defender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Bombarder! Depulsor! Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarder! Protego! Stupefy! Depulsor! Descender! Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Protego! Depulsor! Descender! Bombarder! Defender! Descender! Depulsor! Bombarda. Stupid one. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Descendo. Depulsor. Potato. Defender. Depulsor. Stupid one. Descendo. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarda. Depulsor. Descendo. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulsor. This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone.
Oh, poor Neve. Gone so young.
Let us always honor her memory.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Revelio.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin, he has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without I shall require time to confer with the...
It seems we have no choice but to wait. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotion.
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to...
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragg.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower...
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain...
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I have... Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Is it true?
It is.
But
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my...
I can assure you, Professor. Protego!
Off on another adventure.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Deke has some exciting news to share.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in an...
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix gnat he mentioned. The one Harlow and the poacher packer.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make a mess. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio. A blockade. Rookwood's poachers are already here. Depulso! Revelio. Bombarda! Revelio. Could the Phoenix be in there? Confringo! 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 Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio.
Feather fetches. Just imagine a whole blooming bird. Potato!
Levioso.
Stay to the castle.
Glacier. Arresto momentum.
Confringo!
Afraid of
Super
Son the same Treadwell.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You dare say one of my own? You will!
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio! Crucial! The beasts are safer now.
Phoenix. We're keeping people out. Pay attention.
Was that meant to be
Nothing more than luck.
Accio. Descendo. Bombarda.
You will not survive. Incendio.
Potatoes.
Not sticking around like a pennywig.
Confringo.
Barely a scratch. We'll need to do better than that.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcott as soon as you can.
The Phoenix. It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do. Bombarda! There it is again. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Sepulso! Rependo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Potato! Cruising! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Cruising! Confringo! Expelliarmus! That was for High Wing. Bombarda! Hello. take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable! Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to... My heavens! What a beauty! You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Crucible!
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered the
Protego!
spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Please.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Do my best. Be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
This place has seen better days.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another... How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another... She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you...
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends. For now.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Compulso! Potato!
I'll get you.
Accio!
Can't have
Flipendo!
almost.
Flipendo! Descendo! Accio!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
Bombarda! Enjoy suffering!
Expelliarmus! Crucio! Moon Reparo! Arresto Momentum! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! You can't close us! Potato!
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ranrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Arresto Momentum! Descendo! Accio! Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucio! Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I work there.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right.
Bombarda!
Expelliarmus goes in that regard.
Arrest the momentum. Glacius! Levioso! Bombarda! Cruising! Confringo! Expelliarmus! This must be it. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now, Lodgok said...
Oh.
Stop it. That's enough.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions... I do trust you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We have our work cut out for us.
Agreed.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders.
Revelio.
How fitting.
Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucible. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Rependo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Accio! Depulso!
Descendo! We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Leviosa!
A staircase leading here. What at for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo! Bombarda! Descendo! Propendo! Compulso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Bombarda!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Dindo! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Depulso! Descendo! Protego! Stupefy! Rependo! Depulso! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio! Confringo!
Is
Revelio.
finding these chests luck or instinct?
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Bombarda! Reparo!
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried.
Did you find something?
Wingardium Leviosa!
A journal entry. Isadora was here. Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. You, well worth it.
Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Protego. Reparo. Confringo.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us.
Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Reparo! Revelio! Bombarda!
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio. Bombarda.
Could this be another area?
Revelio. Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the... But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio!
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right.
would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Well, everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait? Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombarda.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Revelio. Lodgot's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep... Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Gringo! This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. Just like Gringotts, but I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I wonder where these pipes go. Accio. Protego.
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Bombarda.
How nice of you to stop by.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarda.
Kill spells blast.
Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Bombarda. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Are you familiar with the Hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Whoa. Whoa.
An intruder!
Revelio. Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
How nice of you to stop. One less human to worry about. Such arrogance.
Arresto Memento.
That's your best.
Glacier!
You are not a match for me.
Bombarda! Confringo! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy!
Your little magic tricks won't distract me. Not very good at this, are you?
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Flipendo! Accio! Repulsor! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Crucible! Potato! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Accio! One less foul hulking brute. Revelio. Capolso. Flipendo. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Repulsor. Bombarda. Lumos. Descendo. Bombarda! Accio!
What's keeping us from fighting?
Protego! Accio! He's here. I only hope Lodgott doesn't cross paths with him. Potato!
Get accustomed to that!
Arrest the momentum. Levioso!
Easily diverted.
Confringo! Bombarda!
One less human to worry about.
Descendo! Compulso!
I won't rest.
Descendo! Protego! Accio!
I'll bury you in the deepest spot.
Bombarda!
No!
Cruising! Expelliarmus! Confringo! You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. These devices run on steam power. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgott does. Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble.
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists. Bombarda! Arresto momentum. Protego!
Why drag this out longer than necessary? I don't think you know who you're dealing with. How do you think
Bombarda! Confringo! Crucio! Protego!
Someone's been taken out last week!
Confringo! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! I have to find a way to stop that drill.
build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Are you all right?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! No! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Descendo! Depulso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Bombarda! Confringo! Crucio! Potato! Flipendo! Accio! Depulso! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Stupefy! Crucio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo! Potato! Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Glacius! Ooh, this is... Depulso! Accio! Flipendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Arresto Momentum! Leviosa! Glacius! Potato! Descendo! Accio! Depulso! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
Hogsmeade, here I come.
One never knows when society...
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind. But this is not one of those times. He should still be here.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly... Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie...
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
It's another aggressive one!
Depulso. Descendo. Flipendo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with that?
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. Bombarda. Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the mountain is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected. Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Accio.
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Accio! Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Bombarda. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Bombarda. Depulso.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Depulso. Descendo. Lumos. Protego. Bombarda. Depulso. Lumos.
You did it! I was
Bombarda.
hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Glacius. Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Protego. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Bombarda.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind. Confringo.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the...
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. Terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted Mooncalf. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I come from a family of poachers.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable...
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me.
Do your parents know about the things you do now?
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.
Revelio.